this is Frank Furness, and I want to tell you all about my new one-on-one speaker bootcamp. Well, we're not only going to be learning about speaking, but we're going to be learning about you as the whole person. And hey, right now, I want you to listen to Nikki Owen, top international speaker, who's just been over for the weekend, been on the bootcamp. But she's going to tell you about some of the other things that she learned that applies to speaking as well, which was in our one-on-one gym session this morning. Hey, over to you, Nikki.
Hi, I'm Nikki Owen. I'm an international speaker. I've won many awards, and I've been working within the speaking industry now for over 3 decades. As a professional speaker, I'm always looking for ways to really improve how I deliver my presentations, and particularly with online, I was struggling a little bit with optimizing online opportunities. So I've booked myself onto Frank Furness's intensive bootcamp, which is one-to-one, and he teaches in a really quite an unusual way, because the first thing he said to me, make sure you bring your gym kit, and has taken me to the gym, and what he's taught me in the gym is really relevant to speakers. So for example, a lot of the time when I was doing the weights that he was telling me to lift, I was working too quickly. And the big message that he gave me for that was that you really need to slow everything down and do everything at 100%. Even if you do less reps, it's better to do a few things really well. And that was quite important, because I have a tendency to bash stuff out because I want to get more videos done. And he said, no, it's about really taking your time and going at 100%. The second thing I learned, and I currently teach breath work, so my processes always talk about the breath. And yet in the gym, I learned that how the breath can really empower the physical aspects of your speaking performance. So you can change the energy, you can change how dynamic you are, you can really shake up everything on quite a major way, in a major way, when you breathe properly. And the other thing that I've learned, which was as a result of going to the gym, is that I was doing these really hardcore stomach crunches. And I think Frank sometimes forgets that I'm female and probably a little bit wimpy compared to him. But he was kind of like, it was no mercy with Frank. And when he saw me really struggling, because my stomach was really burning, he just said, right, this is all about mindset. I'm going to give you an imaginary rope. Just pull on that rope and you'll find it easy to do these sit-ups. And it was unbelievable, which made me realize that the mindset we have before we deliver any type of presentation, whether it's online or whether it's face-to-face, whether it's on a big stage or whether it's in a small group, is absolutely vital. So from my own point of view, I've learned so much just spending 2 days on Frank Furness's Bootcamp Intensive, which is a one-to-one program that he offers. Yeah, you should try it. You've just got to be really ready for him to push you quite intensely.
Hey, this is Frank. So let's take a look at what that one-on-one intensive weekend is going to look like. Well, you arrive early Friday evening, and what we'll do on Friday evening is we're going to get together, have a great barbecue. There's one thing I'm good at, and that's making a great barbecue. Whether you love your steaks and your meat or whether you're a vegetarian, I guarantee it's going to be a great time. We're going to sit and have a few drinks. We're going to get to know each other. Saturday morning, we're off to the gym. It doesn't matter whether you're big or small, whether you're a seasoned professional or you've never trained before. Really what this is going to be all about is getting you mentally prepared for the day and also physically prepared. Now, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to show you some things that I promise you when you go away, you're going to be carrying on and doing all the time, because it's so important to be physically and mentally healthy. The first day is all about platform skills, where we look at how do you craft your speech, what goes into a great speech, how do you use visuals, pauses. We're going to be taking a look at some of the world's greatest speakers and what they do on stage. We're going to be taking a look at different ways of speaking as well. So your big keynote speeches, a small workshop speech, Zoom calls where we've all gone on to now. I'm presented to so many organizations all over the world on Zoom. So how do we do that? What is the equipment? How do you actually present? How do you get excited? How do you get them interactive? That evening, we're going to go out to a wonderful restaurant. So it's either going to be at my beautiful home in Great Yarmouth, right across the road from the beach, or it's going to be at my country club estate in Orlando in Florida. It's going to be one of those two properties, depending on which one is easier and more accessible to you. So that night we're out for a great meal at a great restaurant. Sunday morning we're up and we're in the gym again, training, getting ready mentally for the day. And I'm also going to be showing you some things on what you do in the gym and how that actually applies to you as a speaker. On Sunday we're going to be taking a look at the business of speaking. How do you get the gigs? How do you build your brand? How do you build your website? We're going to be taking a look at how to use LinkedIn for marketing. I get so much business using LinkedIn, YouTube, video. And we're also going to be taking a look at going beyond just speaking. How do you create a speaking business where you're creating income that comes in every month, whether you're out there speaking, coaching or not, that money is coming in while you sleep. So how do you create online products? How do you create membership programs? The end of Sunday evening, you're going to be pretty exhausted and you're off back home again. But I guarantee it's going to be 2 intense days like you've never had before. We're going to get to know each other really, really well. We're going to be looking deeply, deeply at your business. And by the time you leave, I guarantee you're going to make a huge return on your investment. So hey, if you want to find out more, just email me, frank@frankfurness.com, or give me a call on my UK number, +44 7711 672 888, and let's set up a Zoom call to see if it's a fit for both of us. Sometimes it may not be the right fit for you, or it may not be the right fit for me, so we'll spend 15, 20, half an hour just chatting to each other and finding out if it's the right fit. If it is, we'll get the date in the diary. And hey, look forward to seeing you at our intensive 2-day speaker bootcamp. Hey, this is Frank. See you there.